Marvel Studios' Black Panther, Letitia and I play brother and sister. I play T'Challa. He's both a hero of Wakanda and its king.
My character, Shuri, built him this incredible suit, filled with all sorts of amazing tech. But bro, let's be honest, how cool does it look?
I mean, it's super cool, but this fabric is made out of vibranium. The suit is indestructible.
Right, but how sick does it look?
Yeah, sure, but it's got kinetic energy absorption. That means it can absorb anything and redirect it. Boom, it goes off.
Show off. Like, I'm telling you, you wear this, you can't look bad from any angle.
Let's talk about the claws.
Sharp. How you're gonna look in the suit I made you. But you forgot the most important thing.
Which is?
It folds up into a necklace.
Very nice.
Boom!
It's pretty cool. You can see Marvel Studios' Black Panther in theaters this February.
Contains scenes that are intense and may be inappropriate for younger viewers.
I have seen gods fly. I've seen men build weapons that I couldn't even imagine. I've never seen anything like this.
The Black Panther lives
on February 16th.
Are you ready?
Let's go!
Live. The King.
Don't freeze. Watch me do my...
Never freeze.
Black Panther. This film is not yet rated.
I have seen gods fly. I've never seen anything like this. Your Majesty, how much more are you hiding? The answers will come soon enough. A war is coming.
What do you really know about the Black Panther?
Now that I have your attention.
Black Panther. Get tickets now.
Hey everybody, now that we have your attention, we have to break down this new Black Panther footage. So there's a couple things going on here, a bunch of new stuff. We get some confirmation about what the suit actually does when you blast it with energy. We get that claw shot where he just opens up on Black Panther. It blasts a hole that his suit absorbs, but there's like this empty patch here that then later regenerates itself. So he's already got one up on Iron Man, unless his new model Prime armor that he's wearing during Infinity War also regenerates itself on command. Like, you've only seen him walking around on set with it fully on and then with the arc reactor on, so we actually haven't seen everything that the new Iron Man armor can do. But they also narrate the trailer, and I love the way that they cut these sometimes. Like, he's obviously one of the new Avengers, he's part of the Illuminati in the comics, so of course he's gonna be one of the biggest A-list Avengers during Phase 4. But you have Everett Ross that sounds like he's meeting him for the first time in this United Nations building here. Like, I've seen all this crazy Avengers level stuff because he just came from Civil War, but he's seen nothing like what he's seen in Wakanda. So this might be happening relatively early in the film because there's been all kinds of pictures with them in the mountains, like with them slowly pushing their way into Wakanda, and Everett Ross just looking completely surprised at every single turn. So we know how he gets involved with all the Ulysses Claw stuff because there's this big chase scene and then Everett Ross is the one that's interrogating him and you get that Claw speech where he's like, have you ever heard of Wakanda? It's the real El Dorado, the city of gold, but the gold is actually vibranium. So the way they've weaved it into the costumes, and they've actually added this to the last couple of trailers too, where you see it like forming around them almost like it's some sort of organic thing that just builds itself around their faces. Technically, it's not organic. The necklace has all that technology built into it, like Shuri confirms, like, oh, it all comes out of a necklace. Boom, how cool is that? But it's the technology in that necklace that tells the suit when it needs to rebuild itself or when Black Panther wants to form the helmet around his face. So there's a certain amount of neurological connection that he has with the suit, and they haven't shown what that interface is like. I'm sure there'll be some cool offhanded line of dialogue where Shuri's explaining how the suit works and Black Panther goes through a montage where he's just playing with all the different functions like, holy crap, I didn't know it could do all these things. But he also has a Jarvis-style AI built into the suit the same way that Iron Man has that built into all of his technologies. The difference in the way that they use that, though, the implementation, is that he doesn't talk to it the way that Iron Man talks to Friday. Because there's this whole anthropomorphized thing with the Iron Man AIs, like he's turned Friday into this seeming woman, like a version of Pepper Potts that he can just talk to. Like the whole joke about this hot assistant that he has an implied relationship with, except it's a digital assistant. So it's like this 50s Don Draper joke, and Black Panther doesn't get into any of that. But from a functional standpoint, all of the artificial intelligence of his suit works the same way. And I did a video just a little while ago about the prelude story that they wrote for Infinity War and how important Shuri is for fixing the Winter Soldier. Because in that story, she implies that the artificial intelligence technology that they have is far beyond the technology that was used to create Ultron. So imagine how advanced Ultron was. Mind Gem plus Jarvis equals Ultron. So if Wakanda has technology that's either on par or even better than that, and you get a little bit of that in these big scenes that they put in the later trailers where they have the energy shields up, that Black Panther's jumping around and he's using all his kinetic energy from the suit. So this is stuff that you didn't see in the earlier trailers. So there's a whole lot of technology being used in these big fights that we didn't know about. You may have also spotted Black Panther in that trailer in this purplish looking soul world, speaking to what was either the Panther gods in the tree or maybe the spirits of his deceased ancestors. They could go full on Panther god because they did confirm that there are gods in the Marvel Universe. Thor, Odin, Hela, they're all genuine gods, so it's not that much of a leap to assume that the Wakandans have worshipped the Panther god for a long time, or Black Panther's tribe has worshipped the Panther god. There are other minor gods that the other tribes of Wakanda worship, but I don't think that they're going to get too crazy with that during the Black Panther movie. The MCU tends to simplify a lot of that craziness. So what I'm guessing is these will wind up being the spirits of his ancestors that will somehow communicate with him. But I don't think they're going to go full-on Lion King and just have the Panthers start literally talking to him. But because we have heard his father's voice in the trailer speaking to him, we know that he's going to be involved in the movie somehow.
The world is changing. Soon, there will only be the conquered and the conquerors.
Step into the spotlight.
You are a good man.
Step into the spotlight.
With a good heart. And it's hard for a good man to be a king.
I think it'll probably just be a voice in his head, but I don't think you're going to see like some hilarious moment with Panther lips moving and speaking to him literally. But let me know in the comments, if Black Panther has AI that's more advanced than Iron Man's AI, and he has technology that's more advanced than Iron Man's, what other surprises do you think there are inside the Black Panther suit? Because that's usually how these movies go, where you get like this new technology, you get like a new hot rod to test out, like Spider-Man gets his new suit, he learns about a couple cool things that it does, like, oh my god, I didn't know that there was a parachute, kill mode, or even seat heaters built into my new Spidey suit. So that's usually how they cut these trailers, where it's like, ooh, check out this really cool new function that it has, but we're not going to show you the 4 other really badass things that it does because it's going to be involved in some big final fight moment. The whole thing I'm hoping for in that big final fight with Killmonger, because he's wearing almost the exact same technology, just a slightly different version of it, is that because they're hyping up the ability for them to give off that kinetic damage that they absorb, is that during their fight, Black Panther stores so much kinetic energy because they're just going at each other so hardcore that he gives it all off and just completely blasts the suit right off of Killmonger. Like he just gives off so much kinetic damage that it just almost vaporizes him without absolutely killing him. Because I don't think that they're going to get rid of Michael B. Jordan anytime soon. You don't cast someone like that and then just get rid of him right away. It's like casting Tom Hiddleston as Loki. You're going to bring him back at some point, and there's inevitably going to be at least 2 more Black Panther sequels. But we can talk about that in another video. So there is a new round of that Infinity Gauntlet giveaway. All you have to do to enter, just be a subscriber and leave a comment on the video. I'll announce a new winner when I post a new Avengers video. There is some cool Pepper Potts, new Iron Man suit stuff that's going on, so I might do a video for that. But leave all your video requests in the comments below. Click here for that other brand new Super Bowl trailer they just dropped, and click here for brand new Flash. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.